Hey folks, it is Lucid, and we are about to be doing the stream or I guess we're doing the stream, but we're about to do the actual assignments for the bracket for the upcoming tournament. I would have done this kind of by myself, but I don't know, since we're doing random dice and stuff, I think it'd be kind of fun for people to be able to watch if they want to. I'm going to wait 1 second just while a few people join. I'm going to get in chat real quick. Okay. There we go. So, I'll explain a little bit how it works while we're kind of waiting for people to join. I'll put a link to an editable version of this probably in the description for the video, especially if somebody reminds me. So if you want to host a tournament to do randomly assigned brackets, you can use it too. But basically, I just put people's handles in here. And then every time there's no recalculate button in Google Sheets. So anyway, every time you type something in this little box, anytime you type anything, it'll recalculate it. And basically, it's going to re-roll what game people get put in. And then this is going to actually take whatever their game assignment is over here and then stick them in a game over here. So anyway, this is where you enter stuff, and then this is where kind of the outputs pop out. And then the drafting, like what draft slot they get, also goes here too. So, kind of cool. And of course, these aren't the actual roll. We will do the actual roll in a moment. The way the actual roll will work is, when I say so, we'll do a recalc, and then that will be the actual roll. And then we'll copy and paste this as a values, which is just how you do this in Excel, over here, so that anytime any more updates, it won't keep re-rolling things. And then that way I keep this this sheet in the background. But if you're looking at this sheet, because we'll be using this sheet for a few things, to see what nations people are, and then maybe to keep track of the bracket and who's moved on. If you look at this sheet, make sure you're actually looking at the actual assignment sheet. I'll have some formatting and stuff to clean up after the video, but that is about it. And with that, I don't think there's any more kind of bullshit and talking I could do before we do the actual roll. Are you okay? Carl's asking if I'm doing some kind of blitz. We're doing a tournament, and it's going to probably be pretty far from a blitz. It is we're using the Clockwork bot, so it's not like exactly play by email. But yeah, I mean, it'll be a long form game. And I was thinking about it. This actually should be the second anniversary tournament. We'll start somewhere around the first week of December, which will be right after the second anniversary. And the patch will have just come out, assuming they released the patch on schedule. So, yeah, we'll be playing with that. And, yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Okay. And by the way, if you haven't checked out the Steam forum, there's a thread where Christopher actually describes the two new nations, and they're pretty crazy. They're pretty crazy. I'll do a video. My video won't exactly be on time because I'm going to be out of town probably when this thing releases for Thanksgiving. But when I get back, I'll do a video on it when the actual nations come out. But they look pretty badass. Both of them have basically Fata Morgana on their own dominion for obfuscating what they're doing. And then Int has like auto-blessed troops, and I guess they're kind of crappy, but that's inviting for some very interesting, hard-to-balance strategies, so it'll be really cool. I'm pretty excited about them. Zarya, please do random nations and pretenders for maximum fairness. I don't think that's... I think part of it is like understanding, I think, because we're going to have bans. So the way the bans work, everybody gets one ban vote. And if any nation receives 2 ban votes, and you don't have to exercise your ban vote, you just have the option to. So it could be there's a game with no bans, or nobody even chooses to have a ban. But if if a nation's banned, it's going to be removed. But aside from that, I think part of Dominions is like understanding which nations are strong. Because some people think a nation's strong, like one of the better players in here in this pool plays Arco a lot, and that's not a nation that necessarily new players be like, oh, that's overpowered, but you can win a lot of games with Arco. Anyway. But anyway, so yeah, part of it's understanding which nations are strong, and then I think part of the game is also designing your pretender. That's a fun part. So, okay, I think it's time for the actual roll. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wait, did it not update? Why is it when I actually do it, it's not updating? That would be... We just saw it update all over the place. Oh, it's saving. That's why. Here. Ready, set, go. There it goes. Okay, we had a roll. So this is it. The first game is going to be Sakanay, Balin-Stalin, Citizen, Tamache. We're not going to read them all. But this is it. GC's in the first match. This will be interesting. And the thing is, I played with enough of these people. I recognize at least 2/3 of the players in this game. This game is going to be interesting. I recognize every player in that game. Each of these I'm kind of looking through. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm picking out like who I think my favorite is for who's going to win. Here, let's see. Interesting. This one I only recognize or have played with about half of the players. And so I don't necessarily... This game, I don't really have a good assessment of like who all the players are in it in terms of like relative skill level. But it'll be interesting. Oh, here I am. Oh, playing with Kobold Lord. Interesting. Gaslov. Unimaginable. This will be a fun game. High Flight. ADK. Okay. So this is the game I'm going to be in. Game 4. And then for Game 5, this is now from the Dreamers bracket. And somebody asked in the game, why did we call it Dreamers and not Losers? Because you don't actually have to have lost a game. You just have to have not won a game. And the dream is that you win your first game here in this tournament. That is the dream. And the big dream is that you win your second game by winning the finals in your tournament. That would be the big dream. But in the finals, there's only going to be, well, basically winners. Because everybody will have won a game. Well, I guess the second place for Game 5 and 6 won't have necessarily won a game yet. But anyway, so here we've got the first game or Game 5 for the Dreamers. And then here we've got Game 6 for the Dreamers. I realize y'all might not be able to see this, but I'm going to have a link for... There's a link for the Excel in the Discord thread. Oh. Hey, what's up, Ernie? Jeff slot 3. I think got early age. Was really afraid of ending up in the late age. Oh, we didn't talk about the ages. Let's read what ages we got to, because that's also part of the randomness. Late age, early age, a lot of early age so far. No middle age. And middle age is kind of the most cancer. Late age. Okay, we're playing late. I'm playing late age. Fun. I haven't played late age in a while. Middle age. I've actually kind of been wanting to play late age. I'm kind of stoked about that. Most of my games have been early age recently, so if I got early age, I would have been a little bummed. But, and then middle age is kind of cancer, but late age is going to be fun. I mean, late age is a little cancer too. I would say early age is the least cancerous of the eras, but, anyway, there we go. And then, Dreamers bracket. Game 6 is a middle age. So both of the Dreamers games are middle age. Very interesting. Very interesting. This, we'll go ahead and re-roll this, so like the early age for the finals doesn't count. We'll re-roll that once we're ready to have the playoffs, if you will. I'm actually kind of hoping I get knocked out in my game so that I can cast the final game as an observer. That will be kind of fun. Because in some ways, like, even if I'm in the finals game, it would almost be more fun to have vision of everyone and to be able to see what everybody's doing, and not to have the stress of playing against a bunch of really good players. Well, you know, like, this is going to be a scrappy fight, this final, so I'm really looking forward to that. Well, if I'm in it, it'll be fun, but if I'm not in it, it will be even more fun. So, that is that. There's some people that I really hoped had gotten in the tournament. It filled up really fast. We got about, it's however many total. 58 total. No, is that right? How can I not do basic math? 1 second. Oh, wait. Oh, I almost canceled this and got rid of all the rolls. I would have had to redo it. Sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and copy and paste this as values before I mess this all up. Copy. I'm in game 4, late age, perfect. Paste special, values only. Paste special, format only. Okay, it looks like it worked. The hidden things are all fucked up. 1 second, unhide columns. I'll have to reformat this, but anyway, it's all been preserved here. Let's make sure I'm in game 4. I am. Late age, perfect. And these are all hard-coded in now. So anyway, I'll get the format of this one right, and then this is the one we're actually going to use. But any Excel monkeys out there, this is maybe you'll like the way that this was all set up. But anyway, so anyway, we'll come back here and look at this real quick. We're in here, and the weird thing is once you paste it, it changes everything. So that counted as a big entry, and so it recalcs everything. So this page is already toast. But yeah, I think that's about it. I've read through the comments. So anyway, I hope y'all are looking forward to, hopefully you got in the game if you wanted to. Oh, we were counting the player count. That's why I remember before I was on some rabbit trail. Yeah, the game filled up in like 12 hours or less even. I mean, it was like 11 hours. And, you know, if a Dominions game struggles to fill up, it can take like weeks. So what that tells me is people were pretty interested in doing a tournament. So we'll probably do one again. And then I'll make this sheet available if anybody else wants to put one together. I think part of the thing like with doing a tournament was, you know, because I have this YouTube channel, I'm able to like advertise it. And so getting a lot of people all interested at the same time is probably easier than like just randomly starting a game up or like trying to get a tournament started. But yeah, I think we can definitely do it again in the future with even more people. I didn't want to do too many more than 48, but it's I think we could probably get away with, and I'd have to think if we have more players, what's the best way to structure it. The problem is when you're doing a Dominions tournament, we don't want many rounds because the rounds take so long to finish. Like we don't want a 3-round thing. So I think we would only want 2 rounds, but then it would be like, what's the structure? Could be only the winner goes if we have, and then have more feeder games. Anyway, I think that is it, guys. I will put a screenshot or something of the games in the game channel. And so I will see you guys in game. And then if you're not in the game, then in probably like 5 months, you can see the videos. Because I've got a big backlog of videos on my channel. So for mine, it'll be a little ways coming up. But GC might put his up sooner than mine if he chooses to record. All right, folks. Take care.